Hello, welcome. I'm Shalon, Self-Love Queen Passionista and Emotional Energy Alchemist, and I'm here to help guide you along your self-love journey and navigating the energies at this time. So thank you so much for being here with me. We're going to start off by just clearing the energy with some sage. Let me know how everybody has been feeling. Though we're needing a lot of clearing at this time. With the full moon that is coming up, you may be feeling a little bit more emotional, purging through some of the energies that some of the emotions that are coming up right now at this time. Okay, so be kind to yourself, be gentle, drink lots of water, lots of grounding, maybe some journaling. Okay, would be a really good idea. Today we're going to be using the Archangel Animal Oracle card deck, okay, to see what is coming up for everybody at this time. All right. Let's see. I love using this Animal Oracle card deck. I just love the animals. I think they're super cute. So the first card is Dear Spirit and trust in the support of the universe. This is Archangels Michael and Faith. So you may be called to, I'm called quite a bit to work with Archangel Michael. He's really good with helping with like protecting your energy and cutting cords and whatever, cords and contracts and stuff. So trusting in the universe. This is very heart-centered energy with the deer as well. There's lots of green. So being connected to your heart space, okay, at this time. Let's see what is coming up. So, all types of deer have incarnated from Lukame, the ascended aspect of Sirius, okay? More serious energy coming up, which we've been in the energy of Sirius for a while now. They learn and teach about trust, okay? The gentle feminine doe has her third eye open and is alert and watchful. The dignified masculine stag is grounded in his power, and his antlers symbolize dominance and supremacy. So this may also be about balancing your own inner divine feminine and divine masculine energy as well, okay? Stag's antlers grow in the spring, representing birth and renewal. They fall off in the autumn, denoting endings or loss. The mission of a doe's soul is to learn and teach about grace, innocence, trust, and family life. That of the stag is to learn and teach about trust in the universe, okay? Majesty and self-empowerment, and to experience walking a solitary path, okay? Yesterday we had Lilith come forward with like independence and stuff, okay? And this is about walking your solitary path, which does not necessarily mean that you are alone in your journey. It's more that you are true to it. You're true to your own soul path, okay? Their service missions are to eat fresh grasses and leaves in order to stimulate new growth. The deer card is reminding you to trust the universe to look after and support you, to trust your own deepest intuition, then follow its guidance. Deer bring you a message of balance and equilibrium, okay? And I just said about finding that inner divine feminine, divine masculine balance, finding balance in your life, okay? Have you been working too much, not enough play, maybe like, or have you just been like procrastinating? Sometimes I procrastinate about things and leave them to the last minute. But have you been procrastinating and not doing the work instead, maybe? So just take a look at that for yourself. Dear, bring you a message of balance and equilibrium. Okay, sorry. For you are guided to employ your psychic knowing while maintaining your dignity and divine magnificence. Okay, if you are reading this in the spring, expect a renewal of hopes, confidence, and a new direction. If it is the autumn, which is where we are entering right now in Canada, right, there may be endings that will ultimately benefit you. So handle them with grace. Okay, we have like this full moon, super moon that is happening. It's like a blue moon is what it's called, right? You know the term once in a blue moon, right? Well, here it is. So take advantage of that. Everything happens for you, right? So, and we always want to be working with the energies to help us, right? So, releasing things maybe once and for all, right? So that you can like step up into this new journey, this new soul path that you're meant to be on. So you're asked to look out for and help those weaker than yourself, and Archangel Michael will assist you in this task. He invites you to remember that we are all one. Okay, remember that we are all one. I've talked about this in my other readings when like what's coming to my mind. We're also in Mercury retrograde, so it affects communication and technology. So you want to be very clear in what you're saying, okay, so that people don't misinterpret you. And also with misinterpreting you, and if your technology is acting up, then just trust that it should rectify itself, as long as it isn't anything major. Okay, be very what's the word I'm thinking of when you're traveling. Okay, just be very mindful of double checking things and making sure that everything's good before you go. Okay, so retrogrades are all about, we have like 5 planets and 5 or 6, I don't even know right now, planets in retrograde right now. So there's a lot of inner reflection going on, inner reevaluation. Okay, that's what retrogrades are all about. Okay, it's about reflection, taking time for yourself to just process things. And yeah, so whoever needed to hear that that came up. So he invites you to remember that we are all one, and in helping another, you promote your spiritual growth and ultimately that of the planet. Okay, we are all one. That's what I had been talking about. We are of the earth, right? That's come up before in messages and everything before as well. So I love that the panda spirit is coming up right now, okay? And the panda is very heart-centered as well. So stay balanced and in your essence, okay? And so we had just talked about finding that inner balance, right? And in your own essence, embodying your essence, right? Archangels Mary, Jophiel, and Sandalphon coming forward with them, okay? And the panda with the black and white is very like a duality. And you can see that they have like this crystal and blue rose here. Okay, so blue is all about communication. Okay, let's see what is coming up. It says, these solitary, peaceful animals are heart healers who come from the Pleiades, okay? Their hearts radiate truth, innocence, and purity, and they embody the symbol of the blue rose. This allows pure source healing to be stepped down into their energy fields. Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom, brings this wisdom down through pandas. They then pass it through Archangel Sandalphon to Lady Gaia in the center of the earth, okay? Like we were just talking about, we are of the earth, right? We are the channel, and that's why it's so important to like ground our energy down as well, right? With the earth. Pandas are black and white to indicate that they are in balance and can help people see from an enlightened perspective, okay? Switching your perspective on things sometimes is all that it's like, to take the step back, right? I was just talking about Mercury retrograde. It's time to take that step back and look at things from a different perspective, okay? I have to laugh because I get notifications on my phone while I'm like recording videos and stuff. And as I'm talking about that, somebody, and it was just 10:10 on my timer right now. I love synchronicities. I'm like a synchronicity nut. But anyway, it said higher, like somebody on Facebook, or not Facebook, Instagram that I follow, higher perspective, right? Looking at things from a higher perspective. It said higher perspective had just done whatever, but even still. So if provoked, they demonstrate formidable masculine power. Okay, so this is about learning and understanding when it is time to be in your masculine energy and take action, or to be in your feminine energy and to be more in flow, okay, and trusting and finding the balance in the two of those. So they also show incredible maternal instinct towards their cubs, who, when they very young, are extremely tiny, totally helpless, pink, hairless, and blind. This vulnerability was decided at a higher level to test the mothering qualities of the female panda, okay? So your guidance is to keep your heart pure and light. When you think of a panda, the angel Mary connects you directly to the cosmic heart to receive healing and love. In addition, when you offer to be a bridge between the cosmic heart and the center of the earth, Archangel Sandalphon will link in to enable you to bring a vast download of love through you. This is special service and raises your frequency considerably. So that's why it's so important to spend time out in nature, because it is very healing. It is very heart healing. And one thing actually that is, because I was talking about Mother Gaia, that has been coming up lately, is we have so many, I have full body goosebumps right now. We have so many fires happening in our world right now. It's not just one place, it's many places. And we all know that as horrible and destructive that fires are and stuff, that after fires does come new growth. It comes, you know, fire is all about transformation and everything, right? And so there is newness after them, but in the time being right now, like, you can just feel, I can feel, I don't know about anybody else, but like our earth is just needing so much extra love right now. And so like, if you are called, and I the reason I went out and did it in the first place was, sorry, I need to be more clear. Hello, Mercury retrograde. Go outside and send loving energy, loving healing energy to our earth. Place your hands down on the earth and send loving healing energy to our earth right now, okay? It is needing some extra love and nurturing, and really tap into that energy, because like I said, like, there is all of this chaos going on right now, and she's just needing some extra love and attention. And there was another oracle tarot card reader that I've been watching, and she suggested that, and I was like, yes, we need to do that. So I'm just like spreading that awareness. I will shout her out because I think she is amazing. Gypsy Cowgirl. She's an amazing tarot reader that I've been watching for a really, really long time. And yeah, she had suggested that. So yeah, I just invite you to do the same. So the panda asks you to stay in balance. Notice how you are tested to develop your masculine and feminine energies. Then apply yourself to the lessons. This will enable you to heal yourself and others. When you attune to the panda, a blue Palladian healing rose is placed in your energy field. How beautiful. Okay, so the next spirit we have is Giraffe. I just need a drink right now. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. And this is Archangel Jophiel, who was also with the panda spirit, okay? So you might want to look up Jophiel. Higher knowledge and wisdom, right? Trusting the support of the universe, all right? Looking at things from a higher perspective, okay? Also, giraffes definitely have a higher perspective because they have their huge, big, long necks and they look down on everything, right? So the regal and elegant fifth dimensional giraffes descend to Earth from Orion, the constellation of wisdom, carrying high frequency light. Their crown chakras are open, and this enables them to reach energetically into the galaxies to access knowledge and wisdom and download it into their energy fields. They stay connected with their home, Orion, through a ray of truth, and they then spread this light through the ley lines of Earth. Giraffes demonstrate that it is possible to look beyond the ordinary into the extraordinary. They remind us to view life from a higher perspective, okay? Can't make this shit up. And learning about balance and coordination. They are very tuned into nature and love the natural world. While their soul mission is idealistic and noble, their service mission quite simply is to trim all trees and allow new growth. Okay. And I was just talking about new growth with like the forest fires and stuff that are happening right now, right? Yes, they are absolutely horrendous. And it like literally breaks my heart because people are like losing their homes and everything, right? And I'm just trusting the universe right now that there is a reason for all of this chaos and destruction, and that there will be newness after. Okay, so when you receive this card of higher wisdom, it suggests that you look beyond the limitations of your current circumstances and situations. Continue to fulfill your daily commitments and responsibilities diligently while you explore your life from a higher perspective. Okay, so taking that step back, like continuously doing what you're doing, but like taking that step back now that we're like in Mercury retrograde right now. We're in many retrogrades, but it's all about that reevaluating and what is coming up for you. And it will influence people differently depending on their astrological chart as well. So that is some deep diving that you would need to do on your own, because I am not an astrologer. I just tell you what I know. Okay, or what I've heard from other people. Like I share that information with you as well, because sometimes I listen to things and then it's called for me to share them with you. Okay, so yeah, if you're called to explore any further and see how it really affects you in like directly, then do that on your own. There's like so many sources out there and so many people who are knowledgeable in that. I invite you to, when you start deep diving into that, that's a whole nother thing, I tell you. So continue to fulfill your daily commitments and responsibilities diligently while you explore your life from a higher perspective. You may then see things very differently. Internal change inevitably follows, okay? When you shift your perception, when you shift your thinking, how you view things, your internal world has no other reason but to shift and change as well. Okay. I actually just had a situation with a person. I'm going to keep this we're not going to go into depth or whatever, but and as opposed to reacting, I took a step back to reassess and reevaluate. And what came to me was, for somebody to act like that, how much they must be hurting inside. So just a change in perception, right? There doesn't need to be chaos. There doesn't need to be, conflict. Okay. Sometimes there just needs to be taking a step back and reassessing things and looking at things from a different perspective. So you are also asked to tune into your home planet in sleep or meditation and to connect to a ray of truth so that you can understand the true wisdom of the soul, tapping into your soul's wisdom. Okay. Giraffe wisdom reminds you to act graciously with dignity, serenity, and balance at all times. And this will enable you to fulfill your dreams and your destiny. Destiny came out in the cards yesterday too, right? Stand in your power as a point of light. Your destiny does not have to be anything crazy. Okay, when we think about our destiny, we think that it needs to be this huge, big, giant thing. And for some of us, it is. For some of us, it is. It really depends on what your soul contract was before you decided to come here, okay? But it could be the simplest little thing about just like sharing your light with the world. Showing people that there is a different way. And that could be the simplest little thing, like how you live your day-to-day life. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. As humans, we think we need to make everything so freaking complicated. And it doesn't need to be. Okay, so the next animal is camel spirit. Be forbearing and patient. And this is Archangel Jophiel is coming through again. So I highly recommend looking up Archangel Jophiel. Sorry, I'm just examining the card, looking up Archangel Jophiel and seeing what messages are coming through for you. I would look, but I'm on my phone right now. So I might actually share something later on that. We'll see. Camel spirit, forbearing and patient. I'm just really drawn to the like spiral. And I've said this before, sometimes we feel in our life that we're going in circles. And that's probably where the patience is coming in, right? And actually it's a spiral. Okay, so we're slowly working our way down, right? The beautiful codes in here as well. I don't know what this means. To me, it reminds me of a wind chime though. So let's see. There is the blue. There's a blue star here, right? And oh my gosh, I hope you can't hear my stomach right now. To me, I don't know, but I feel like it's like more of the serious energy again. So, yes, it is. Camels incarnate from Lukame, the ascended aspect of Sirius. They carry such wisdom and are waiting patiently to share this with humanity. They will download this to us as we become more telepathically receptive and are ready to progress into the new golden age, right? And I think I believe this is representative of the golden age, okay? And the downloads from the Sirius, right? You see the star and it's downloads. As camels move from meditative, empty deserts to noisy, chaotic towns, they are learning and teaching about balance. Okay, so more balance coming into play, right? Where you can find one thing actually that has been coming up lots lately. Every time we have like these big storms, what always comes to me is like remaining calm amongst the chaos. Okay, like finding that peace within when the world around you is in a shitstorm, basically. Okay. They are also transforming lower frequencies into light. Much sacred knowledge from Lukame is contained in their divine blueprint. And this, they pass into the golden fifth dimensional ley lines wherever they go. They're helping to maintain the grids for us. Camels are also demonstrating to us to use resources wisely. They have learned to conserve what they have and use it with discrimination so that there is enough for everyone. Okay? Learned to conserve what they have and use it with discrimination so that there is enough for everyone. Okay. You're blessed to receive this card of wisdom. It suggests you hold golden wisdom in your divine blueprint and that in your life plan, you have contracted to share this with humanity. This path calls on you to practice patience, forbearance, and humility. You may feel ahead of your time. Many will sense the light you carry and will react to it in different ways. So you will need to stay in balance. Whatever is happening around you, okay? And I was just talking about that, right? how, like, looking at things from a different perspective to remain that inner peace, even if there's like shit going on around you that is like not yours to take on. Okay. Sometimes you have to readdress and look at it and be like, is this really about me? Okay. If you do not fully recognize who you are, your guidance is to sit quietly, place a golden sparkling light around yourself, and call on Archangel Jophiel, the angel of wisdom. Okay, so it tells us right there, Archangel Jophiel is the angel of wisdom to help you attune to your true self. Okay, so asking Archangel Jophiel to bring the beautiful golden light around you and asking them to attune yourself to your true self. Okay? That doesn't mean the names, the labels, the limiting beliefs, the negative thinking that has been placed upon you. Okay? That means your true self. So, then expect the deep knowing held in your soul to start coming forward. All right, that's why it's really important to sit in meditation. Okay, so I suggest maybe doing this and having asking Archangel Jophiel to bring those messages, and outside in nature is probably a good idea. All right, so beautiful messages from these animals today. Let me know how they resonate with you. I was gonna say for you, maybe both. Lots of things that came up today, and sorry, sometimes when I get notifications I get distracted and it's my child messaging me as per usual. But anyway, so thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe so that I can reach a wider audience of beautiful souls and deliver these messages to them, and literally just completely real on this channel and live in this is my life. Okay, so if you would like to work with me any further, I have Self-Love Queen Academy coming up in the fall, and that will be your deep dive into your self-love journey and really you know, tapping into your true self, your true essence, like that we were talking about today. Like I say, it's your true divine queen essence is what it is. Okay. And so that is going to be starting up at the end of September, and we literally release and clear aspects of ourselves that are no longer serving us. Okay. And learning how to incorporate more mind, body, soul into your life, and really letting go of those parts of yourself that are no longer serving you, okay, and that are keeping you stuck in your life. So the link for that is in the description below, as well as I have actually my Self-Love Queen merch with me. This is one of my designs that I made on my Self-Love Queen merch, and so that is in the description below as well if you want to take a look around on my in my shop there. And yeah, just thank you so much for being here and sharing your beautiful energy with me. And remember, you weren't meant to blend in, you were born to shine. So have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.